In this video, we are going to discuss how to sketch a straight line from a given equation. There are two methods in general. The first one, we can use a table. And then the second one, we use the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus c. Let's see the first method. For the first method, we try to find a few points, and then we join them, and then we can know how it looks like. We can try to find out the y-intercept by putting x by 0. Okay, we are going to find the y-intercept. In this case, from the calculation, you can find that y equals to 5. And then we can find the x-intercept as well by putting y by 0. If we put y by 0, you should find x being 10. If you want to, you may have the third point for checking only. So this is optional for you, and I'm not going to do it here. With the y-intercept found, you can plot it in the diagram. And then also for the x-intercept, it is on the x-axis. So finally, you join the points, and then let me move it a bit. You join the points, and then you can find out how it looks like on the diagram. This is the first method. For the second method, we try to find out the slope-intercept form. Therefore, we need to do something. We need to make y the subject first. To save time, I try to give you the final form. You have y equals to negative 1 over 2x plus 5. With the slope, here this is the slope, and the y-intercept alone, you can actually quickly sketch the diagram. In order to sketch more accurately, I here give you some guidelines. For example, you should know that for positive slopes, it looks like this. While if the slope is negative, you will be inclined in another direction. And then here, just a simple diagram to tell you how it looks like roughly, okay, for different magnitudes of the slopes. So from the slope being 2, 1, or other values, okay, you can have a look here. For the y-intercept, if the y-intercept is positive, it means that the points should be above x-axis. Since this is the y-intercept, of course, the points should be on the y-axis. Okay, so you can see the points are here, then we know that the y-intercept is positive. While if the y-intercept is negative, the points should be on this line. For the details about the slopes and the y-intercept, we may discuss it in another video, and I'm not going to talk in details here. So with the slope being 1 over 2 and the y-intercept being 5, we may first mark down the y-intercept first. And then with the slope being negative 1 over 2, you can roughly refer to this diagram. Okay, the slope being negative 1 over 2, more or less like this. So we can sketch with the similar inclination. Then we quickly have sketched the diagram for this straight line. Here, I give you 2 exercises for your own practice. You can feel free to pause the video, and then you try by yourself and check the answers a few seconds later. So here we have the answer. 3, 2, 1, go. For the graphs of these 2 lines, you can refer to the diagram here. The x-y-intercept are just for your reference. Okay, you may not need to find out the x-y-intercept, and you can still get the same diagram. That's it for the video. Hope you like it.